everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So we are on my island Barnacle, and yeah, I've kind of knocked it down. I tried a couple of more builds for the pirate island and I just couldn't seem to get them to work, and I wasn't too happy on how they were coming out, so I've decided to change theme. Now I'll probably go back to doing the pirate island probably at a later date. It's just now is not the right time. I just don't have the inspiration for it. So we're going to be doing a different island instead. So this island is still called Barnacle. I wasn't going to reset, like it was already flattened and ready for me to build on, so I wasn't going to reset. So this island is still called Barnacle. It's just going to be a different theme. And what theme are we going to be doing, you might ask? Well, we are going to be doing an abandoned tropical resort type theme. So I've been wanting to do this type of theme for a long time. It's been there on the list and I've wanted to do it for a while. I have tried doing a tropical island before and I didn't actually finish it because it didn't come out how exactly I wanted it and I lost inspiration for it. But this one, I have so many ideas planned and I just love an abandoned island, so that's what we're going to be doing. So this island has a bit of a story to it. So the story behind it being abandoned is basically a group of tourists, so the villagers, decided to go on a holiday, obviously, and they went to this island and then something happened and they were left stranded here, so they've been here ever since. Stranded on this island that's just been abandoned, which used to be a nice, cozy, amazing resort, but now it's not. Now it's starting to fall apart. So that's basically the story behind this. So I'm hoping to build quite a few resort looking areas but make them look like they're falling apart and they're abandoned and overgrown and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's basically the idea for this island, so I hope you all enjoy. Now for today's build, we're just going to be building the entrance like we would normally do when we start a new island theme. So we've got this lovely abandoned road code here, which was made by the lovely Ali. I believe Ali has a YouTube channel and also a Twitter and Instagram, so I will post those in the description down below. Definitely go check them out. They made this amazing road code and they made quite a lot of the codes I'm going to be using in today's video actually, so yeah, definitely go check out their socials. Now I will pop any of the other MAs of any of the other codes that I use in today's video in the description as well, so if you see any you'd like to use on your island, definitely find them down there, along with some of the creators' socials as well that I could find. So yeah, I've tried to list as many as I could possibly find. So this is going to be quite a smallish entrance because I want to fill it with quite a lot of items and really pack it out because I really love a cluttered island anyway. But we're just starting by placing some of the codes down like I said. So we've got this lovely code that looks like a sidewalk, but it looks like it's all cracked and got some of the grass and that growing through it, which I really like. I thought that was definitely perfect. And I think it matches the road quite well as well. It's kind of a different colour to it, which is what you want from a sidewalk. You don't want it to be the exact same colour of the road. So yeah, I feel like these colours go well together. Now, because this is a tropical island, we will be using the coconut trees or palm trees, whatever you like to call them. And there will be quite a few of those as well around, scattered everywhere. I'm going to use the normal trees as well. I'm going to try and fit in a few cedars because cedars give some nice height to an area. So I definitely want to try and use some of those as well. I'm still going to try and do a kind of a planned video, so please stay tuned for that. Obviously it's a bit delayed because I decided to change theme, so I have to re-record some bits and change it around a little bit because I actually want to show you how I planned to make this island rather than one I'm not building, so that made more sense. Now of course my friend the Wheatfield has made a return, of course. It pretty much is used in every theme that I do because I just love it so much. It's amazing and it does look like tall overgrown grass, so it's definitely perfect for this abandoned island. Over the other side of the road, we're going to place down that sidewalk code again as well. And we're going to add some of this lovely green grass looking code as well with some flowers in it. I really like the little flower accents because they really do bring the tropical vibe into what I'm building. Because it's so easy to just make this look like an abandoned city, and that's not what I want to do. I want it to feel tropical and abandoned, so the idea is to add some colour in places to give those vibes that I want to go for. So here I'm going to be building actually a fake tunnel. Now I was going to use some simple panels that I customized in black to use to look like the tunnel, but I thought, you know what, actually we're going to make it look like the tunnel has caved in and just keep the natural terraforming behind it. So the inspiration for the tunnel idea actually came from the creator of the road code, Ali, and the YouTube is linked in the description, so please go and check out the channel. I saw Ali do a tunnel at the front of their island by their entrance, and I was like, do you know what, that would be really perfect to have at the entrance of mine as well. So obviously I took some inspiration and I'm going to put my own spin on it, and yeah, I'm going to have a tunnel. Now honestly, the creator is so amazing. I mean, look how detailed this road code is. I could never make anything like this. So the fact that someone has made this, and they've also made an island with it as well, and they've made so many other amazing codes, please go check out their channel and their socials, because look at it. It's just so stunning. We're just going to continue finishing off these codes. We're nearly done with those, and we want to fill in these cracks between the road with flowers and bushes just to make it look like it's been a long time. This stuff has had time to grow, and it's starting to fill in all the cracks between the road. Now for the fencing, I wasn't too sure what I was going to use at first, so we decided to go with the bamboo slats. I like the fact that it looks like it has little pieces fraying in the middle of it, so I thought, yeah, that definitely looks like it's been there a while and it's a little bit worn and old, so it was definitely the perfect choice. And not forgetting the corrugated metal fence. Is your island even abandoned if you're not using this fence? I don't think so. So you know I'm going to be using this in quite a few places. Also, this mini car, which is like broken down and got rust on it and everything, perfect for this island. And also I had to go with the old tire stack. Now I say old tire stack, it's called tire stack, but I've customized it in the old customization. And we've also popped a little generator there in front of the retro transportation stop behind the car, and it kind of looks like someone broke down, tried to fix their car, and it just didn't work. They just left it and abandoned it there. Also, I've decided to add the oil barrel right back there in the color, is it red or orange, whatever they call it, to add that pop of tropical color. So I'm going to be doing this throughout the island. I'm going to be using some of the glowing moss and the glowing moss items, also some of the more colorful items like the oil barrels and stuff like that, to give that tropical vibe that I want to go for, because otherwise I feel like it's so easy to go with browns and grays and dark greens that I feel like that won't give the tropical vibe I want. So I definitely need to make sure I add some color to some of the areas. Now I just want to make a start on this tunnel back here. So I've got some jail bars, so it looks like it's been blocked off because the tunnel has collapsed. And we're also going to use the castle wall and the castle gate. Now I do put a cave right here because I want it to look like boulders have fallen down or something. But I do end up changing this ever so slightly in a minute. I end up putting a castle wall behind it because I just don't like how it looks in front of the terraforming. But you'll see that in a bit when we get round to it. It will be in a little bit later in the video. Okay, so you can see we have that really awkward straight line down the castle gate item. Now I want to be able to hide that so it doesn't look so odd, and to do that I'm going to use tree. Now a tree is the best way to block any awkward straight lines that you get from making fake buildings or castles or tunnels or anything like that. See, look at that, you can just cover it and it's already gone. Even from other angles you can't see that awkward straight line anymore, so it's perfect. Even though I do go back along and add a castle wall in just a little bit, but it's okay, we've covered it up for now. Just a little tip there. So I didn't want the entrance to go straight into a building, so I've decided to build this little fenced off area here. I'm going to be using the item which is literally just called fence. I have them all customized in the damage customization. Also there will be a little warning sign on them as well, and that was an in-game sign, so you won't need to have to find that one. It's actually in-game when you go to customize your item. So the idea for this little area that I'm building right now that's going to have the fencing was someone was going to build something here. Maybe it was going to be a statue or a fountain or something. We don't know. We'll never know because it was left abandoned. So these fences are up to stop people from going in here. But obviously, what's the point now? Doesn't matter. This is an abandoned island. So basically, that's what it is going to be. I didn't know what else I was going to say for this area. I didn't want to put a building straight in from the entrance, like I said, because I didn't want it to feel too closed in, because even with the tunnel I feel like that closes it in quite a little bit, and especially when I do some more terraforming around the side. So I just wanted to create something a little bit different that I haven't really seen before. I mean, someone's probably done something like this before, but I haven't seen it. Now to block this area, instead of having just fences, I decided to go with the storefronts. So we're going to pop 2 storefronts here back to back, and I will be removing that cave in just a second and popping in a castle wall instead. But we will still use the cave, don't worry, because I really like the idea of having the rocks there. Instead of just trying to fill an area with trees and bushes all the time, it definitely makes it look a bit different. It makes it look less samey. So yeah, here we go. Let's pop a castle wall in here, and obviously these are customized in the damage customization. I was going to be using these on my pirate island, so I already had these, so that was quite handy. Now while I'm just fiddling around with these pieces and trying to get them in the right spot of how I like them, what I want to know from you guys is, who should I have on this island? So I want villagers that look like they have been stuck on an abandoned island, or they've gone on holiday and now they're stuck and abandoned here. So what villagers would you like to see? I'm open for any villager, as long as they obviously look like they would fit the theme. We don't want no sparkly unicorns, and I'm looking at Julian right here. No, we don't want you. So yeah, let me know who you'd like to see on this island and who you think would really fit this theme. By the way, this lovely sand code that I did did use earlier in this area is made by the wonderful ColinCrossing. I was going to originally use this on the original Barnacle theme, but I thought, you know what, it will be perfect for this one as well. Like the grass code that I'm using, I love the little flower accents in it because it brings that tropical vibe that I want as well. And I don't want it to feel too uncolourful. If that's not a word, I know it's not, but you know, we'll just go with it. Now in front of here, I decided to have a simple panel customized with some metal grating, I think it's called, or whatever you called it. It's corrugated metal something on the simple panel, and I'm going to be using that throughout this island, quite a few spots, because I feel like that's what you'd use to board up an area or board up a door. And basically someone's moved that away from the fencing. I imagine it's so that they can come in here and get some water from this garden faucet in here, because why else would they do that? That's the story anyway. Now I've added some more boxes over there. I like the boxes. It kind of looks like people were trying to leave and move with all their stuff, but they just weren't able to, so they had to leave it all behind in these boxes. I like to make little stories up for areas, and I'm hoping to do that with quite a few of the areas on this island. So yeah, stay tuned for some little random stories added in like I've just done, and a reason for why I'm putting some stuff in certain places. Okay, so the right side is feeling pretty much done, so I just want to pop down a few little items here. Of course, we popped some wheat field down on the road because, you know, it makes it look overgrown. I'm going to keep saying that word a lot while I'm building these. It's coming back. It's made a comeback, that word. We've also popped a little bike there, and my favorite item that I feel like I never get to use, trash bags. Leaf piles, yes, we're going to be using leaf piles, but trash bags, oh my gosh, I love this item so much. They are so good. Now over here, I wanted to use the wooden filled sign, but I didn't actually have any in my storage, so I just had to improvise for now and go with the little short simple panel. Now I will be changing it for the wooden filled sign and putting the same code on it, so it will look better. It will actually look like a proper cinder block, I'm guessing is the correct term for it. But yeah, I will be using that. Next to this coconut tree in a bit, I will be doing some terraforming. We're just going to do a simple one layer of terraforming because I don't know how big or what sort of shape I want it to take yet. So it's best just to make an outline. I actually find myself doing this quite a lot on different islands. I will do an outline of terraforming so that I have the shape of the area that I'm currently working on, and then I'll go back later on and finish off building it and shaping it to how I want it, because I'm always changing my mind on layouts of my island. So yeah, it's best for me to just do that, and it saves me time. Now on the road, we're just changing a few of the pieces around because I thought, why have I put it like that? It looked a bit strange, but it's okay, we fixed it. And here we go with that terraforming. So like I said to you, I just do one layer of terraforming and I keep running back and forwards to make sure the shape is nice and that I like how it looks. This is basically just the outline, and I will be adding to it later on, but for now it looks pretty good and I'm happy with how it looks. It's quite natural looking, so it's perfect. So I wasn't too sure what lighting I was going to use on this island. I was thinking tiki torches, but I thought, you know what, now we're going to go with the curved street lamp instead. I have got it customized in brown, so it looks like it's been rusting away, which I quite like. And by the way, behind it, in case you were wondering what that item was, it was the recycled paper bundle. I am obsessed with the recycled paper bundle item. I just love it. I think I use it on pretty much every island now, so you bet I'm going to be using it on this one too. Over here, I'm just making a little pathway to the beach because I plan to actually build on my beaches on this island, and also I plan to do interiors, so yeah, hopefully we get that done. But for now, we've finished today's build, so let's have a look around the area we've done today. And there it is, that's my entrance into my brand new abandoned tropical island. I hope you all enjoyed it. I had so much fun, and I know I'm going to absolutely enjoy building this whole island. It's going to be so fun, and it will be a challenge because abandoned core is always a challenge. Now if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Come and join the Jellybean family. I hope you have a lovely day, my friends, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye!